Okay, here is Eggtopsy of chicks that stopped in different stages of development. This one is young. It's barely got the beak. Its arms and its wings aren't developed. Its legs are still like buds almost. And it even appears like it's possible that some of its internal organs were developing outside. So that could have been just genetically defective little one. So it stopped growing. This one got a little bit bigger before it died. Again, it can be genetics, or it could have been, bacterial. This one here was bigger. It got into the third week at least, and it has everything developed, but it's just not large enough. This one probably died right before hatching because it has all the features that it would need to hatch. But what I think happened here was see, the leg is sort of curled funny. It was in the egg wrong, perhaps backwards, with its head in the small end instead of the large end. So maybe it couldn't get a breath, and therefore it died right before hatching. So there's 4 that didn't make it, and we see on the Eggtopsy that they had different developmental problems, possibly bacterial. But I mean, this one looks like developmental because the organs look like on the outside. This one, I don't know, could have also been. So these are some of the things that happen, and it's always sad. But, if you're not suited to live and grow, or if you happen to be backwards and you're a chicken, then you don't make it to be born. But just contrast it with the cute little chicks we did have hatch. I always do the Eggtopsy because it gives me an idea of what my problems are, and if I have one problem in particular. Like one year I had a whole bunch of chickens that were hatching backwards in their shell, and so they didn't hatch. They died because their heads weren't in that by the air cell. So after that I made sure to candle them in the last, right before locking down in the last week, and see where the air cell was and place that side up, so they could turn and be facing the right way and survive. And then I had a lot higher hatch rates. This year we will see. I just had the first 3, and now I had another 5, so that's 8 so far, but that's out of a lot of eggs. But we'll see if the other ones hatch, because sometimes they take an extra day or so it's still early, and we'll see what happens by tomorrow.